What is going on, guys, and welcome to today's YouTube video. What a way to start off this video, in which the plan that I discussed on Solana on Wednesday's YouTube video, the exact trading idea that I shared with you guys in that YouTube video and also during the live stream on Wednesday, is playing out perfectly. Over here, obviously, as always, the signal for this trade, and over here, obviously, the profit P&L screenshot. Now, in today's video, we are quickly going to recap what happened on Solana, and I'm going to explain to you guys why I expect Solana to go towards that $100 area and what could be another trade opportunity to get in on another long position on Solana. So we have a lot of things to discuss in today's video. Solana, will it go to $100? If so, where can we add some more margin to our current long position? Or for those that have not been in this current long position yet, where can they get in on this Solana move towards the upside? Let's start off with zooming out a little bit and explaining how this trade idea came to plan. Now, what we can see is a very clean range on Solana, range high, range low, 2 pivots. In total, we have our 3 pivots. Now, we have these equal lows as our range low that was unswept, right? Got to move above the range high. Got to move back inside of the range with a wick, back above the range high. But here we fell back inside of the range, right? So what happened over here? A lot of people got extremely bearish, right? Because they think, okay, we have an unswept equal lows at the range low liquidity pool. We fall back inside of the range after a failed breakout above. We should now go towards the range low liquidity pool. So people get extremely bearish, but people get extremely bearish forgetting about the high time frame trend on the 4-hour that was still strongly towards the upside, and on the daily even stronger towards the upside. So I was thinking, okay, let them be bearish, and maybe we do indeed get this move towards the range low. But if we now manage to reclaim the range high with a shifted structure, all of the people that entered swing shorts over here and on the retest of the range high will be underwater with their stop loss resting above this high as our drawn liquidity. So I was anticipating a scenario like that, in which this was a deviation above the range high, but then we would have seen another deviation below that range high to reclaim it back above and then send it higher. And that plan played out to perfection. We did indeed get that move back above the range high. I was telling you guys to wait for the daily candle close and just look at the daily candle closes over here exactly above that range high. It could not have been any cleaner, guys, honestly. And over here, we got that high low. This formed a beautiful inducement above this previous range high. Now, why is this a valid inducement? Because we break the previous high. So people that open breakout longs over here, or people that identify this as a valid break of structure, which it actually is not, they start opening long positions over here or on the pullback, where they're placing their stops beneath this low. Okay, and that is why this is a valid inducement of this previous range high. Now, this range high level over here exactly aligned with this breaker block on a 2-hourly time frame, right? Previous supply, right, failed to hold, so it becomes demand. A beautiful breaker block that aligns with this bullish fair value gap on a 2-hourly time frame with that range high. And also we go on to the 1-hourly time frame, and we go from swing low to swing high. We can see that if we quickly switch on the replay mode over here, is that this area of interest exactly aligned with our discount as well. And we always want to look for longs within our discount and shorts within our premium. Guys, I don't think this setup could have been any cleaner than this. So what do? We entered over here, got filled perfectly with this drop, right? And this is why news events, a lot of people were really scared yesterday because of the ledger news. News events, they don't change the price action, they only speed up the process, okay? Try to see what the chart is trying to tell you, block out the noise, block out the news events, and just trade what the chart is trying to tell you. The chart is always trying to tell us a story. And afterwards, we reach our first take profit target, so everyone that opened shorts here, here, and here, with their stops over here, they now got squeezed out. But I do expect higher for Solana, okay? I do expect, after such a clean retest of this range, after such a clean reclaim and another retest of this range, this accumulation range, which it turned out to be, I expect another move higher. Now, in today's video, we also will discuss a potential area of interest where we can get in on another position on Solana. So I'm going to remove all of the drawings that I have on the chart right now, and I'm going to try and start with a pretty clean chart over here. And I'm going to try and find a POI live, because I have not done this yet, to get in on a move on Solana. Now, what we can see is that we saw a sweep of liquidity over here, resulting in this break of structure, higher low being formed, and expansion upwards. So potentially, if we're going to count the Elliott waves, because that is what we want to do, right? If we expect an impulse upwards, we want to count our Elliott waves to see where we can get in. We can see that this was potentially wave 1, right? Wave 2, currently wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Now, why is this the end of wave 1? Because this over here is our ABC, right? A, B, which sweeps the beginning of wave A, which is completely valid, wave C, right? So wave 2 consists out of an ABC correction, which is exactly what you want to see. And you also want wave 2 to retrace back at least towards the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, which is basically the discount, which also happened. So now we can use our trend-based FIB extension to go from the beginning of wave 1 towards the end of wave 1, in which I should use this one, back to the end of wave 2, and now we can measure our target, right? The first target for wave 3 is the 1.618, then the 2.618, and we have extended targets around 3.618 and 4.236. Now, after we either reach the 1.618 or the 2.618, we can anticipate a fourth wave, which is the second corrective wave. And within that fourth wave, that's where we want to determine our POI to get in on another long position on Solana. So be patient, let W3 finish up, don't foam into positions right now, that's too late. After W3 has ended, we will see a corrective wave 4. Now, wave 4 is usually very long in time, very choppy, and you often form a triangle, a falling wedge, or a range before the final impulsive move starts towards the upside. And how can we determine where to get in on the end of wave 4? Because we want to look for potential longs at the end of wave 4, right? With a stop loss and a target over here around 95 towards $100 for a take profit target. How can we determine where wave 4 is going to end? Wave 4 usually retraces back towards either the 0.236, the 0.382, or the 0.5. So what you want to do is start at the end of wave 2, right, and the beginning of wave 3, drag your Fibonacci retracement towards the end of wave 3, and that's how you can determine the Fibonacci retracement levels where wave 4 is potentially going to end. Okay, so let's say the third wave is going to end at the 2.618. We have drawn our Fibonacci retracement from the beginning of wave 3 towards the end of wave 3. Now we have these Fibonacci retracement levels where wave 4 can potentially end, and where we can start scaling into a brand new long position on Solana, with our target being $95.25. Okay, we need a little bit more patience. Let wave 3 finish, then we get in on another long position during wave 4, and we make some more profits during wave 5. I do think that Solana will remain its strength over the upcoming week. I do think that Solana will reach $95 approximately, maybe even $100. If you guys do have any questions after watching today's YouTube update and this update on Solana, feel free to let me know. Also make sure to subscribe and like this YouTube video. Soon I will come with the face reveal, and every single YouTube video will be recorded with my face. If you guys do have any questions after watching the video, let me know, and I'll catch you guys on Monday's video. Ciao, ciao!